Hi, my name is Henry Chukura, and I'm from Nigeria. I was born and raised in California. I'm a fitness trainer and a raw food nutrition expert. I actually consider it a healthy lifestyle. It's a lifestyle that I took upon 6 years ago, and it just really changed my life as far as my perspective on eating and my perspective on health in general. What led me to this diet was just me being sick and tired of seeing so many people around me being sick and tired and dying from preventable diseases. After a while, you just get fed up of just seeing people being sick and tired that you just want to look up information to help people. And I've always been very passionate about helping people. There's a dear client of mine, John Allen, passed away, and he passed away from cancer, and he never told me that he had cancer. And so it was just all of a sudden he stopped training, and next thing you know, a week later he passed away. And so that was actually the turning point for me of what led me to raw food nutrition. I've been up and down in my weight. When I first met CJ, I was about 250 pounds, muscle, and that all went away when I started eating raw foods and when I first started to detox. I'm now under 200 pounds. I don't give up on people. I really believe that everyone, if given a second chance with nutrition, could actually attain superior health. I've taken a lot of my clients, which CJ have been a witness of, from the dead, literally from a walking cane or just barely being able to walk to being able to run. And the first person that comes to mind is a client of mine by the name of Gertrude. She's an older person. I don't think she would want me to reveal her age. She started off with me barely being able to walk. She used to walk hunched over, severe pain in her back, severe stiff joints. After a few years of training with me, she discovered raw food nutrition with me, and that radically changed her life as well. When she switched to having more green smoothies and green juices, that radically made her younger in her youthfulness, her energy, and she's the only one in her family that has made this change. So it was a very tough transition for her, but she made it through, and she's still here and alive and kicking. It's an honor. It's a very humbling experience. Because I look at myself as equal amongst all of us. We're all experts in what we do. So it's a very humbling experience, but I'm always open to giving people plenty of advice. The heart that some of these contestants had was definitely inspiring to see. And it definitely inspired me. And when they came around to my table, I mean, they could barely think about what to put into the blender. And that was a very exciting moment for me to see and witness. It wasn't the easiest thing ever, but yes, we went on a hike to collect spring water. One of my hobbies is to actually go out in the mountains in California and actually hike for spring water, cold spring water. And I took a few volunteers with me, and what they thought was gonna be a short, easy hike became a safari event, just a very challenging event. But at the end of the hike, reaching the spring water, it was such a spiritual moment. And for me, it was actually great to be a part of a group, because I normally go by myself or maybe one other person, but to be with a group of people that I've never been hiking with, it was definitely a great experience for me. Everyone was happy. One thing about living spring water is when you drink the water, I mean, the evidence is there. Once you drink it and you see the excitement on people's faces and their surety that is, I mean, I have my testers there, I have my meters, everything to assure that water is clean. But the best evidence of how clean that water is when you see someone actually drink the water, other than myself that's used to it. And that's what I saw. I saw that everyone was thrilled. It was definitely an educational experience for most people, and a new experience overall. Yeah, back in the earlier days when I first came to CJ's gym, we used to spar together. We used to do jiu-jitsu together. And There was one particular day that I'll never forget where Che and I were sparring, and this woman, got me on my stomach and just put me in a chokehold that I could not get out of. And at first I was like, okay, I'm just gonna sit here, hopefully I can finagle my way out of this. But her grip started getting harder and harder, and I was like, I'm not about to tap. I hope I'm not about to tap. And I started to see stars, and I was like, I gotta tap. I had to drop my pride and just tap out. Good luck to all the contestants that are out there. I know you do well. You're in great hands. You have a great surrounding around you, so you'll be good.